God damn it, guys, I'm so pissed off. Dumbo, man. God damn it, this freaking. I'm more upset at myself, really, for recommending this movie during weekend picks. More than the movie being bad. I mean, I knew it was not gonna be great. Like, I knew watching the trailer and, Disney's track record of live action remakes, I knew it wasn't gonna be good, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. Okay, but like, okay, all right, let's just get into it. All right, guys, welcome to the story room. My name is Yang, bringing you a should you watch Dumbo video, which is going to be more about why you shouldn't watch Dumbo, because it is a piece of crap, or a piece of elephant dung, if you were. There are not many things that are wrong with the movie, just one or a couple of fundamental crippling story problem. I'm just trying to make this as short as I can. I don't want to spend more time thinking about this crap. Biggest problem with Dumbo is that it doesn't have a protagonist. Like, if you know what protagonist is, like your main character, it doesn't have one. And you're like, well, Yang, like, freak, it's called Dumbo. Isn't Dumbo the main character? No, he's not. Like, Dumbo is not the main character of the movie because he's an animal. Like, as an animal, he has no thought process. Like, he doesn't want anything. You cannot have a main character who is unable to express his or her feelings or desires, right? If you have an animal as your main character, like, this animal needs to, if he can't talk, it needs to at least be able to express what he's thinking. Like, what do they want? You have to be able to ask him, hey, Dumbo, what do you want? And he needs to be able to answer clearly in order for him to even qualify as a main character or a protagonist. And Dumbo in this movie, he doesn't speak. Like, he's a non-talking animal. And yeah, he might be smarter than the regular, like, elephant, but he's still an elephant. Usually in these movies with animals, you think about like Air Bud or these films, like, the protagonist is always the human companion, right? Like, it's always like that because the human companion drives the story, because through the human companion's point of view, we see the story, right? Because we can relate to a human being much more than an animal that can't talk. If that's the case with Dumbo, then who is the main character? You would think, looking at the cast, that it would be Colin Farrell, but it's not, because I have no idea what the F Colin Farrell wants in this movie. Like, he comes back from World War One. He's lost an arm. His wife has passed away while he was on tour. He's a bit separated from his kids, being away and all. And he wants nothing more than to get back his circus act, which is riding horses, which he can't do now because he only has one arm. How the F does taking care of an elephant help him achieve this goal of getting back his circus act? I don't know. Like, and Danny DeVito being the ringmaster or the circus promoter, whatever, he's like, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. We're on tough times. You gotta do it. Why? Like, why does Colin Farrell do this? For money? Like, I don't see him needing money. If he can't act in the circus, why doesn't he just leave? Why does he stay in the circus and keep doing crappy jobs like mopping up elephant dung? Like, I don't know why he does it. I don't know what he's doing with his life. There's no guys, they're just oh, fuck. And then, okay, all right, and then, so if Colin Farrell is not the main character, then perhaps it's his kid, because his kids seem to have some sort of bond with Dumbo. The kid somehow knows what Dumbo is thinking or what he wants or whatever. That's fine. So what do the kids want? The kids want nothing more than to help Dumbo. Why? I don't know. Maybe they're bored. Maybe they're whatever. This comes down to an issue of stakes. Like, I don't know why the story matters. Like, the whole story then revolves around reuniting Dumbo with his mom. This story could totally be about the reunification of a son and mother. That's fine. But that's not what the kids want. Like, that's not what Colin Farrell wants. Like, even if the kids want it, I need to know why. Why is this reuniting Dumbo with his mom so important for the kids? Because it's the right thing to do? Really? Like, you're gonna risk lives and your future and then, like your financial well-being just to do the right thing for an animal. Come on, give me a break, man. Like, I mean, and this is such like an easy fix, right? Like you could just said like, oh, I need to do this because like I need to do this to show my kids that I love them, more like I care about them. Like if that's Colin Farrell's thing, right? Like he wants to reunite with his kids and his daughter, or his son really cares about Dumbo. He wants to do this to prove that he actually cares about someone other than himself. Like whatever, give me something, but none of that. This is and usually the stakes problem can be solved with a good antagonist. If we had a good antagonist, like some bad guy who's like, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna freaking get this elephant, I'm gonna like do some heinous crap with this elephant. Like, yeah, that's fine, but Michael Keaton, he's not the guy. He's not he's not even that bad, man. He's just a guy trying to make a theme park, for Christ's sakes. Like he's just going about his day, making deals, trying to make a theme park, trying to fulfill his, dreams. He's not even that bad. And the thing is, the only bad thing he does in the movie, he doesn't even have to do it. It's just everything is just so arbitrary, man. And it's just, I don't know the whole time why I understand why, after watching this movie, I understand why the original Dumbo was only 64 minutes, because there's absolutely no content, there's no substance to the story. The only good part about the original animation and the only good part about the live action remake is when Dumbo flies. Like when he flies, it's majestic. Like I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's heartwarming, it's tear jerking, it's magnificent, and they do that. He flies amazingly. Like, and Eva Green, flying with Dumbo, it's also amazing. She's amazing. I love Eva Green. Her French accent is over the top, but whatever. I still loved it. So those are the two positives. But I just can't watch freaking an elephant fly around for 2 hours, man. I need to know why I'm watching this thing, man. During weekend picks, I also said that the visuals don't look as striking as they should, and I don't think that it warrants watching this movie on the big screen, and with this story just non-existent and just freaking elementary mistakes, man. Like just not even mistake. I mean, those things are mistakes. Like, how do you even have this conversation? Like, you're in the story room, right? And then you're like, okay, all right, guys. We got Dumbo, right? We got the elephant, right? All right, we need some humans. Like, no point in time does someone freaking sit down and be like, hey, man, so what's actually going on? Like, why what do the characters want? Like, just a simple question, like, what does Colin Farrell want? Well, he wants to help Dumbo. Why does he want? He doesn't give a shit about Dumbo. All he cares about is getting his act back. Well, yeah, but then his kids care about it. Why do the kids care about it? Like, these questions, like, did no one ask these questions? Like, these characters are just placeholder bodies there just to facilitate Dumbo flying around. Like, that's all they are, man. And it just pisses me off. I mean, I don't even know. God. I mean, whatever. Like, I knew Dumbo was not going to be good. I knew it was going to be whatever. But what I'm worried about is that the quality of the storytelling is so bad that it makes me worried about Aladdin and The Lion King. Aladdin and The Lion King are much better stories originally. Like, the original animated movies are much better stories and much fuller stories. So I feel like as long as they don't add too much garbage like they did in Beauty and the Beast, I think it's gonna be fine. I think Aladdin's gonna be fine. I think Lion King will be great. Dumbo doesn't instill me with tons of confidence. That's my review of Dumbo. Should you watch it? Definitely not. Save your money. Go watch. I don't know, man. Just stay home. Like, this weekend, just freaking stay. Oh, man. All right. Sorry again for recommending it before. All right. I'm out.